Okay. We have to rotate these. This puzzle sucks. We're so close. Got it. Terrible rune, terrible puzzle. Let's go back. Let's go to this other left side. Oh, blocked. Go north. Another fight in the dark. Level 10. Okay. Sure. Wow, we are surrounded by so many enemies. Go over here, put you over there. This bear over here, put you over here. Put you down there. Put you up here. Put you there. Put you here and you there. Okay, Sir Terror there. Alrighty. These enemies over here are going first. Let's move in here. Bring all the enemies to me. Come over here. Okay, with these units. Up here. Kill this unit. Pass. Bear goes in. Okay, gets a little bit of damage. Let's move here. We'll throw a torch over here. Okay, it's just a single guy. Run over here. With these enemies. A bunch of damage. Kill this unit so it can't even go. Sure, we'll use a boar. Go here. Go there. Go here. Go this one. Motivate our team. Pass. Dude attacks Kestrel. He dodges the attack, so he doesn't even get a riposte. Attack of opportunity from our captain. You come over here. Kill this unit. Over here and pass. Okay, Creeper comes in. Creeper goes after Siri. You shoot here. Great. Come over here. Shoot there. Fantastic. Run over here. Throw this torch. Great. Move back and pass. Unit in the middle goes after my rogue. Brag. Come over here. Hit this unit. Back of opportunity gets the kill. Unit over here. Go into defensive stance. Beat him to death. Okay, pass. Kestrel, run over here. One shot this guy. Go over here. Kill this unit. Let him go? Sure. Cloth, teeth. Do we want any more bodies? I think we got enough, right? We got 9 bodies. You can probably get rid of some of those, to be honest. We're almost full. Taurus hits level 10. You also get alacrity, sir. And we'll give you some additional strength. You hit like a wet noodle. Cool. Maybe we get rid of some of these bodies. They're pretty heavy. Inventory. Get rid of one at a time. We need 5 corpses. Okay. What's in this barrel? Some wine. Hell yeah. Their dinner. What's going on over here? Anything in these bases? There is the puzzle that we need to solve. Let's keep looking for clues. You're terrible at the slider puzzles? They can be annoying. Mystery rune discovered. Okay, nothing in these. Nothing in y'all. What's up with you?
I wondered if anyone would get here. Looters often end up dying in this tomb, but few ever make it this far. I hope you can appreciate some of the beauty of the ancients' legacy. I never tire of it. Just look at that fresco. It has so much to teach us.
Does Alt highlight things in the tomb? No. You see how this is highlightable with my mouse over it? If I hold Alt, nothing happens. So you have to use your mouse as like a light, a flashlight. There is the last one, which is a yellow hourglass. Open the door. This is easy to miss here, but on this screen, make sure you check the walls because there's a thing here that says read. You have to click on this and there's a codex here. So make sure you don't miss that. And this is the Grinmeer province. Just know that in Grinmeer, one of the walls has a codex on it. Because you'll miss that if you're not careful. We're going to go back. We're going to go up. We're going to open this tomb with our germ. We got another guy here that's experienced. Open it up with him. And we want to do a blue diamond, a yellow, and a red hourglass. Great. Go in here, we'll get into another fight, because every time you open one of these doors, there's a fight behind it. Level 11. 27 plus reinforcements. Let's put Siri on the front line. Put Grant over here. Let's put Visitor up here. Let's put you there. Let's put Sir Terror in the middle of all this nonsense. Actually, we'll put Terror over here. Stan, you move up. Tyrion. Put you on the front line. Grant. There. Let's do right click on our commander. Move to there. The bear needs to go to the north. Oh, we've already started. Never mind. Never mind. Go after the enemy going first. Just kidding. Kill one of these. Move in. And we're going to taunt this rat. Pass. Going to attack us. We'll get an attack of opportunity. Bear is going to run around. Hey, I've actually found somebody. There's a glitch in these places where if you don't move your torch guys, some will be visible, some won't. It's a weird glitch. Very annoying glitch, though. You can see how it lights up these enemies now. I've moved somebody with a torch. Let's do this. Throw a dagger. Spin and do some damage. Throw a dagger. Run over here. Lots of enemies. Okay. Guess we'll just sit next to our guy here and pass. Going with Siri, I guess. Move here. Move here. Go here. Get these units. Pass. Okay. Second line. Nice. Attacks my bear. And heals. Gross. Kestrel. Coming with you. 315. That's what I'm talking about. Nice kill. Increase our damage. Pass. Attacks my tank. You're good. You move here. Move back one. Hit these four. Big damage. Go here. Do a bunch of damage. Kill this. And move out of the way. Pass. Attacks my unit here. Okay, that's bad. Tyrion. Move back. Over here. Get these units. Over here. Kill this. Pass. You come here. AoE. Throw a dagger. Kill. Throw a dagger. Pop smoke. Kill 2. Nice. Throw a dagger. Run over here. Kill this unit. Throw a dagger. Let him go. Okay. Prepare your stuff. Prepare you. Prepare you. Awesome. Let's break into this tomb. And we get another treasure. Hell yeah. Back out. South. I think we're done in here. I think we've done everything there is to do here. All right. Awesome. Go into our camp. We have 4 knowledge points, but we're going to have way more than that soon. Let's go to our lectern. Go to Codex management. And we need to decipher these. So it's check. G. E. 2 out of 3. Got that one. 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3. One out of 3. So it's these 2. And wine glass. Yeah. Decipher this one. Decipher this one. Decipher this one. Great. That gives us 10 knowledge points. 10 knowledge points. Let's go for intimidation so bandits have less aggro range. Let's do skillful extraction so we get more plague hearts. Let's do bountiful bounties for more contracts. So I have 2 more points. Could make the tent. We do have the money. We could do the campfire. So we could just finish off some of our stuff here. Alternatively, we could start working on Rhyme Steel or Arcadian Steel. So I think I'll do that. Let's start doing Arcadian Steel. So we'll do weapons. And is there anything else you want to do here? I think we're done, except we need to catch Lighterick. Once we get Lighterick, we'll head to the Pirates of Balerion. Do these change or restock? Do these being what? The tombs? The tombs do not change, and the tombs do not restock. Check this guy here to make sure it didn't have any patterns.
I'm ever astonished by the...
Get your cure for the plague. Yeah, the ruins do not change, and they do not restock. Once you do ruins, you are done with them, period. Talk to these guys. Talk to you.
You got rid of the wolves in the Great Growler Cave? Ah, what a relief. The Broker Council will be pleased. Here's the reward I promised. Without your help, I could have ended up in jail for negligence. My family has fallen from grace enough as it is. Why don't I sell my estate? It's not like I haven't tried. An Alizarian princess was about to buy the estate, but that cursed Willer passed a law making it illegal to sell our land to foreign realms. I can only hope that a broker takes an interest in this heap of stones.
The only thing that really replenishes over time is vendors. Like the traveling vendors and the alchemy and armorsmith vendors. Stuff like that. After trying Slider for a bit without solution, NPC will show up and, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. If you're working on one of those slide puzzles and you can't figure it out, eventually someone will pop up next to you and be like, hey, if you pay me, I'll solve this for you. Which is funny. Observe. Continue. Mole rats. Okay. Fine. That's a lot of mole rats. We should probably swap out our weapons. We have no... We have no valor points. Get some valor. Run in and attack. One of my OG guys, one of the 4 you started with, died. First death. You brought him to that hill you start on in the region lock, to the tools region. Oh, in the Tiltron region. And you buried him. And the ponies at the stables. Nice. Kick this unit. And pass. Nice. Bear gets a kill and he has a valor point. Tyrion, come over here. Only 5. Boo. Your expert run is 0 deaths, only drawn back left. Hell yeah, Stan. That's pretty good, man. May the force be with you. Kill these units. Pass. But you might restart early next year if a new expansion drops. The next thing they're doing is they're opening up a new region. Later this year, they're opening a new region. $110 damage, not even a crit. Field seems better fresh. Fief? Yeah, Fief. So I would do things differently if I was to restart with Fief. On my run, I used my money too early, basically. And I think if I were to start over, I would hold on to my Fief coins until I had the correct classes. To recruit. Because your Fief starts with missions that have like one requirement. And I think I would recruit those unit types first. And once those were done, it opens up what you can do. And since you're able to recruit units and then trade them remotely, that's pretty good. And that might not even be something that's available at the start. That might require you to level up the mercenaries in or whatever. Yeah, kill that unit, why not? Pass. Axe my bear. Okay. You over here. Probably put all 3 recruits to field or to Fief. Only use female units with all Valkyrie names. That's pretty cool. That sounds like a fun run. Grab these mole rat bodies. Prepare you. Prepare you. Yeah, there's no limit to what you can do. Ooh, we are in the Alizarian Embassy. Let's check out this desk. This official document is dated the night of the broker's murder. It is a diplomatic treaty aiming to foster the slave trade between Gothenburg and Alizar. The Alizarian ambassadors signed the document, but the section for broker Willard Ald Hovendorp's seal is empty. Break into this chest. Okay. There it is. Anonymous letter. Nice. The anonymous letter says, what? The Rook's contact is pretending to be a merchant. To reveal their identity, sell them some eel soup. So that's fun. Let's go back up. We need to talk to these guys.
No surrender! We won't go back to the mines! We'd rather die free than remain slaves!
If it's really what you want.
Mercenaries! Over here! The all-seeing eye guides us! The all-seeing eye guides us!
Not this chanting again. You've lost your mind. Mercenaries, help us stop these fanatics. You'll be rewarded handsomely.
Stand by us, mercenaries! The all-seeing eye guides us. We're just reclaiming our freedom.
Okay, so we could either attack the soldiers and get 60 gold, or we could attack the slaves and get influence. You know me, baby. We're going with the guards. They're also lower level, and we get 8 allies. And a chance for really good loot. And besides, the all-seeing eye guides us. I really like how much voice acting is in this. Yes, there's quite a bit. I would say like 95% of it or more is voice acted. Every once in a while, you'll have something you have to read with, you know, your eyeballs, but most of it is read for you. And some of the voice acting into this is really good. Like, some of it is kind of you know, they tried, but some of it is super good. And I still did not do my thing. I didn't put my shields back on because I'm a derp. This enemy's going first. This is Lieutenant Grindis. Well, Lieutenant. I hope you're not bored. Pass. And it unlocks a song in the church for the ornate. Ah, that's why I couldn't find the song, the song previously. I didn't realize it was tied to this fight. Thank you. So I'll probably go back and get that because we have like a plethora of ornate keys for some stupid reason. We got like 4. And we have 3 golden keys right now. Ridiculous. You just unlocked the song you get with the Hammy. Ended up going back to Piltrin just for having him rush down a group of Lobi bandits. Nice. I can't do that in this game. I have to really focus on having my board just eat people. And that's tough. That's a tough thing to do. Defender's going next. Let's get you to bust a move and come over here and... You know what? Attack this guy. He's got 69 HP left. Nice. We riposte. Come over here. We'll kick this dude, removing his defense. Attack of opportunity times 2. Attack of opportunity. Back and forth. So fun. Later in the game, there'll be some crazy shit you can do where like both of your units will just get into a duel and they'll fight back and forth automatically. It's pretty awesome. And then sometimes they'll get stuck in that loop until one of them dies. You could do it in the rat's nest though. That's a good point, Stan. I didn't think about that. That's a great observation. See? You're so smart. Tyrion. Anywhere I can go to get 6. Yes. Move here. Go here. Come to Butthead. Alright. And murder. Still going, man. You just can't stop, won't stop. Pass. Nice. Get him, boys. Bender's going next against our enemy or allied captain. Can you explain this guy's stuff? He pulls them in and cleaves them and just bashes everyone. What the heck is happening? You want that? Okay. So this unit is an executioner. It's an axe user. And I'll go over his whole thing in a little bit. He's what I call the blender build. I actually have a guide specifically for this build on my YouTube. So if you just go back to my YouTube, type in Blender, you'll have a guide that pops up that's like a 20-minute explanation of this guy and what he does. It'll go through the equipment you need, how to get it, the oils you need, and why he can kill enemies with like unlimited HP. Because basically what's happening is he's coming in and he has a ability called Challenging Shout once you get to level 8, and it draws all the enemies into melee range and applies weakening for 1 rounds. Okay, and then on his weapon he has Bleeding Oil and Wetting Oil. Wetting Oil is what applies bleed to our enemies at 50%, so he has a 50% chance to make them bleed. And then the Bleeding Oil, every time you hit an enemy during your turn, you have a chance to trigger bleed on all the other stuff. So every time I smack with my shield and every time I spin, I have a chance to trigger bleed on each enemy. And I have Bleeding Mastery, which hits them for 20% of their max health. So if I proc the bleed 5 times, they just die, no matter how much HP they have. Which is why he's able to kill bears. and stuff by himself. I hope that helps. But I go into more detail in the video. Who do I want to go with next? And I'm gonna make more guides too. I have one guy that has like basically unlimited kill potential as long as you can move. And I have a video where he's killed like 26 people by himself. Just running around slapping everybody until they die. Let's go in with Siri. Move up to here. Step back, triple hit. Go here for a triple hit. And just pass. What's that clip from Rick and Morty that's a meme? I'm Pickle Rick. Oh, here. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Yeah. I believe that is a thing from Rick and Morty. Let's see. What do I want to do with you? Rant? You go here. Pick on these weaker enemies. Forward a little bit more. Kill these two, I guess. We'll taunt this guy. If he tries to disengage, we'll hit him for some damage. Hit him for 180 damage. He only has 6 HP left. Damn. Punch that guy in the face. Thanks. Come over here. Okay. Punch that guy in the face. Pass. Nice damage. Okay, he attacks our ally. I'm cool with this. Stan, I think we need to use you, sir. Go over here. Shoot this unit. Oh my god, 143. Reload twice. Shoot this guy in the face. Shoot this guy in the face. 242. Damn. And they run. No shields. Sad. Hacker hits level 10. Critical hit, please. Oh, you're level 10. That's right. I think I want... I want anticipation on you and unstoppable on everyone else. My wife is making curry, like Indian curry. It smells so good in the house. It's making my mouth water.
Thank you for coming to our aid. Without you, we were lost. We were separated from the other slaves during our escape. When the guard gave chase, I thought we were done for. Please accept this. I took it from a foreman's corpse. If there is anything I can do for you, just ask.
Leave. What is my opinion on Scorpion now compared to the other crossbow gunner machinist? Seems stronger still. The Scorpion is a good early game unit. That's the only thing there is to it.
It's the first time that I've felt sick.
The gunner and the machinist are late game units. I guess you could rush the machinist and use it earlier, but it is a good late game unit. Let's steal the Marsh Paisley. Let's use you. We have a Master Thief now. Hell yeah. You. Backstabber. Crimes. Legendary Craftsman. Hell yeah. Alright. What else are we doing? We still haven't gone to the fishery because we haven't gotten Lighterick yet. Let's go back to town. There's a bunch of bears. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Let's avoid these bears. Alright, we've already looted this. Let's go back to town. Let's avoid these bears. I don't want to fight them. Let's go back to the tavern and the university here. Turn in our corpses. What's this guy have?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Colossus Gambian. Go back here. Go to the university and turn in our corpses.
Provide what I need to teach my students properly, and I might be able to provide information about Willa Old Hovendorp. I performed the autopsy on her body. You didn't expose them to direct sunlight. I hope. Well, it's better than nothing. So, I suppose you wish to know more about Broker Hovendorp. All of the wounds on Willa Old Hovendorp's body targeted vital points. A sign of remarkable dexterity from her attackers. If you ask me, someone hired the rooks for this job.
Alrighty. We're done in here. There's a trap door over here on the right side that you can't access until you get pretty far into crime and chaos. There's a security system down here. I think it's the last one, actually. I think it's the final security system. And if you don't know what that means, it means when you get crime and chaos to level 8, you'll start getting missions to go pop security systems in different parts of the world. Let's go into the forge and repair and get more repair kits.
I don't know what's going on at the Hovendorp mine. Now that's a job well done.
18 more repair tools. Gotta get this coal. Go to the tavern. Turn in our quests. Get 1,800 more gold.
Might she be looking? Here is your reward.
Let's grab these. Rat exterminations. Assassinate this on the way out. Maybe this too. Okay, who do we have for people here? A quick pickpocket, huh? Jedge. A civilian. You. Ah, Pugilist. I need you for...
I'm at your service. Provided.
Fief.
My family used to be...
And Jedge. I'll get you as well. What level are you guys? 8. Okay. Sure. This guy, we're gonna make him a gunner. And we're gonna do first time it lands a critical hit. Optimize movement. Grab this. Grab this. 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 You, the Pugilist, are going to Fief. Go to Mercenaries Inn. Go to you. Oh, whoops. Go here. Drop you off. Yes. I will be right back. Give me just a second. You ran Gunner from start to finish, no problem though. I'll show you some crazy shit you can do with Gunner. I'm pretty sure you already know. If you're doing that well in Expert. Are you doing Ironman, Stan? Or are you doing normal? I'll be right back while you answer that question. Alrighty. Had to go dump a 5-gallon bucket into my axolotl tank. Alright. You don't have Ironman enabled, but no reloads. Okay. I guess you don't want the risk of
the border. Right, Gerald.
having like a soft lock.
He told me how much he promised.
I'll talk to this guy again.
You're the ones who got my cousin across the border. Right, Gerald. When he told me how much he promised you, I hope you're here to spend it.
Somebody asked me this previously in the comment section about once you do a hunt, do you need to keep the little piece of paper? No. Once an item has a green check mark on it, you no longer need that item. You can just sell it. Sell these. Sell that. Okay. Let's put our shields back on before we forget again. You had this. You had these. You had this. This. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you. Ah, who's level 10? You. Yeah, let's put that on you. Okay. Using a counter shield, you're using arrow defense, sure. Okay. Okay. Our people are good. You're good. Jedge, put you over here. You need some armor, sir. Give you a helmet. Could give you a chef's hat. Looking good, bro. Looking good. That's silly. What kind of armor do you need? You need some light armor. How's my carry weight so high? I have 4 horses, all attached to a hitching post, which when you attach your horses to a hitching post, it increases their carry weight. I have transportation here, which gives 10 carry weight. I have transportation in knowledge that gives carry weight. And it'll be even higher once I get my next trade and craftsmanship, because my horses will each have 10% carrying weight. And my horses, since they're high enough level, they all have talents for carrying capacity, run speed, and carrying capacity and run speed. So that's how it's so high. And they're all, most of them are using saddlebags as well, which also increases their weight. Let's help these burglars since they're right here. Let's help them burgle something. What's up, guys?
Say whatever you want, mercenaries, but we won't surrender. Our children and elders are counting on us to put food on the table.
I'm also, every time my horses level, I'm putting only points in Constitution.
We wouldn't steal from the rich.
I also, because Constitution increases saddlebags, which is increasing all that as well. Yeah, this is Grinmeer. This whole section of map right here is all one big town.
We didn't become thieves for fun, you know. If we had enough money to feed our families, we wouldn't steal from the rich.
I could fight them, or I could give them bread. Can I make the bread real quick? I can't. I don't have wheat. All right, well, that's too bad.
We didn't become thieves.
More loot. Bearded 18 Dragon. Welcome to the stream. If you have enough toothpaste, you can get them in one day. I think it's 8 toothpaste, 1 haircut, 5 friendlies, and a healed wound. You get them one and done. I didn't realize that the toothpaste was